So what's good, YouTube? Another day to yap about stuff because I've been having this thought that just came to my mind because I realized that game is much more like the awakening of your spiritual being, who you are as a person. Because there are a lot of things that have been happening to me personally, and I realized that when your eyes gets open, some people will call it the third eyes. So when it gets open, when you're enlightened, when you start seeing things for what they are designed to be, you now you now realize the game and how it's being played and how and officiated at the same time. And you watch from the sidelines and start to evaluate all these things. You know, it's a crazy place to be in because all the secrets and so-called secrets and all the things, manipulative tactics people use to control people, you now start understanding why it's being employed in so many different forms. And you it doesn't sit right with you because someone who is enlightened, you already in front of danger, in the sense you you know how this thing now works, and you could lose yourself, your life, because of definitely knowing all these things, because it becomes scary, because people who are manipulated don't even know that they are manipulated in the first place. It's easier for you to lose your life because these manipulators will think, oh, this person I can not actually um this person cannot fall to my biddings like before. um so it's something that, at the end of the day, it's a crazy baptism that you must just have to accept, or if you want, you can turn it off, and it's always like a switch, and accept what people are being controlled by. So I know one of them is always money. Is money. Money. Money is one of the things that you get to a certain age and you realize money is one of the major things that control the world, that moves the world. And yes, the second will be woman, women, yes, basically, but money. Then you start seeing a lot of things, even down to your family, especially when your family is not rooted in um understanding how the world itself as well works, you know. And when your family doesn't have a solid foundation for you to um manifest yourself as a person, I probably people will say catapult you into the world, when you don't have a solid base. So it's um it's really a journey that when you hop into, you get angry with so many things. You get so angry with a lot of things that happens around you, and at the end of the day you discover that because you an enlightened human being and you know what's happening, people leave you, you lose friends, you lose even family. It could come at that point you could lose your family. It could come to that point where you could lose your family and be on your own in this journey of spirituality. It's something right now I think is one of the phases I am right now. I'm trying to get the bag, I won't lie, get the money, because it is very, very important, because I know it's what controls the world. You know, have the money, have the influence. I don't necessarily need the fame, but there's no how you have influence without fame. I don't know how it works, but if you have influence, there's probably fame will come as well. But those are the things, and use these tools to better propagate the right ideologies to people, so people can understand. that they don't have to be controlled, they have to be in control of their lives. It's a hard choice because most times you're left with nothing but to survive in a world that is basically hunting for your head. You are just the next chop. You are just at the next chop. You are just at the um. Your head is there, ready to be chopped. So it's crazy. It's a crazy reality because when you realize that everyone is being controlled in one way or the other, it's even crazy. You now understand the metrics and a lot of things. So, but um, lately relationships have been something I've been driving home to my head lately that I want to be good at it, especially with women as well. You know, but I don't think for the guys it's okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm always good. But it's just the ladies. But I'm not. I won't tell you that I don't have my struggles. I do have my struggles, but I think it's not as bad as it used to be before. Because right now I understand the way men moves, the psychology, the way they think, which is basically enough for me. Like if I can understand how these beings think, it's okay for me. I'm good. I can navigate the whole woman stuff myself. So, well, sometimes you are lost in your brain thinking of a lot of things, especially when there's no money. When you are in the pursuit of finding money, you know, it's it's a crazy world. It's actually a crazy world. So it's just me yapping basically because game is spirituality. That's the way I see it. Because forget religion. Yes, religion is good, but soul searching and actually taking time to discover God and discover yourself is something that I think every man should uh pursue. Because at the end of the day, you realize even the religion is much more like these guys are salesmen. Like the clergies are salesmen actually trying to sell something to you, basically. Sell an ideology, a philosophy to you, and all that, and for you to be controlled in their own scheme, you know, and do what they want to do with the resources they get from your loyalty. So I'm not saying religion is totally bad because I'm a spiritual person, but at the same time I'm kind of religious in a way, you get. But uh since I've understood since game opened my eyes to understand the way things have been the way the world operates and stuff like that. Religion won't teach you all these things. It won't teach you basic as in when it comes to the integrity, like on this both surface and on the deep level human interaction with people. It will teach you some nuances, but to give you lots of wisdom that you need to navigate the world. But when it comes to your daily nuances, there are certain nuances with people, some things you need to know, some things you need to do. It doesn't. So that's where you have to go on a different journey, embark on a different journey to understand yourself, to embrace a different reality, to be enlightened, to understand that people that are even your blood or your close friends, they don't even actually like you, love you per se, unconditionally. The agape type of love, they don't. You get? They don't. So it's a tough ride. It's a definitely tough ride. So, but you just have to understand that it's part of what builds you to be um, a man. Have that callus in your skin, have that thickness, you know, and be steadfast and consistent. Because I think it's a couple of days I've not done a video. I've not done, but there's always a pull because I just want to be a better person when it comes to being a man I want to be a better person when it comes to my personality. I want to be the best version of myself, so to say, in the best and simplest form I can put it. So um it's it's difficult, but we will strive and we'll make it true. And I will always be a subscriber of game, because that's where my third eye is always open, because that's where I'm always there in the clouds, seeing things the way they are and accepting them for the way they are, you know, and finding my own ways to make things work for me and be the captain of my ship in this crazy world where there are a lot of distractions, a lot of things that pull your attention, takes everything from you, your energy, which you have to conserve, basically. So guys, this is just me happy now. I don't even know what I will title this video, but I hope get motivated. I hope you steady the ship, because this life, you always see turbulence, you always hit turbulence, crazy things, but you have to keep moving to get to the promised land. If actually there's a promised land, but you have to keep moving and be consistent, to get to that place where you'll be like, oh yes, I'm free.